Stride to stride, Georgie Get Mad finding. He's beset the outside, having another dig and will get up on the line. He's beset from Georgie Get Mad, who was brave. But it's still Fancify, 100 metres to go from In Her Stride, who's chipping away, but it's all too late and too strong. Fancify for Jayla Kennedy. In Her Stride second, 150, grabbed by Shaw. Shaw extends a length, 2 lengths, Hydrogen Power. Make that 3 towards the line. What a nice winner. Shaw from Hydrogen Power. 2 lengths in front of Farrago, who's trying really hard and still coming. Let Me Frank Baby getting weary. Farrago diving too late. Let Me Frank Baby the winner.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody, for the listed Andrew Ramsden Stakes Day with the straight 6 also on this card. Very, very keen on a couple on this card, and a couple of nice each way value. Definitely a car where you want to pick each way horses. I don't think there's any standouts, but there might be one favourite that I'm pretty keen on in the video. But let's get into the preview to find out who those winners are and who I'm keen on. Race number 1 at Flemington is the Sir Eugene Gorman handicap over the 1400 metres, and I'm with Sneaky Sunrise on top. I think that this horse is hard to beat. It is a maiden, but I don't think it will be after this race. Weight advantage on Snack Bar, has 5 kilos on Snack Bar, and that's enough to turn the tables off when they met at Ballarat. Last start was held up behind them, behind the race in the Anzac Day Stakes behind Epimels. 1400 metre box tick, Flemington box ticked. Key weight pill on Snack Bar and on Narbol, who did beat at home at Flemington. I think that Sneaky Sunrise is hard to beat. Snack Bar beat it at Ballarat, was a very impressive winner last start and ran well at Mornington prior to that, and I think can run well again here. Lario has to prove itself coming out of maiden company, but can do so. And American Wolf of the Unraced Brigade, I think can run well. Reminds me of a lot of Forgot You. But Sneaky Sunrise for mine in the first. I think it's going to be winning the 1400 metre contest. I'm pretty confident. Race number 2 at Flemington is the Murray Cox handicap over the 1800 metres at benchmark 84 level, and I am with Merzan on top. I like this horse. I'm really keen on this horse here. Only had the 6 starts. Damien Lane in the saddle for Chris Waller. Drawn a beautiful alley in barrier number 4. I know Cadmus beat it last start, though. Merzan now has a pretty big weight pull on Cadmus, and I think that's enough to beat it. Cadmus, clear second pick. I think can run really well here. Was good at Mornington, folded in last start. Though I think Merzan has a little bit on it here, having the run, and is more further along in fitness. Pervade comes out of some good races in Sydney and is over the odds at $19. And Move for Lex, I thought can run well, but couldn't get any higher than 4th. Race number 3 is the Inside Headquarters benchmark 78 over the 1200 metres, and I am with Neons here. Geordie Childs for Graham Bag, drawn out wide, so shouldn't have any issues from out there. You just need to pen the last start run. Did everything wrong. Read up in the stalls, over-raced, nothing left at the finish, and to be honest, should have finished further back than she did, but was game in defeat. I think anywhere near a repeat performance of the last 2 efforts, she'll win, and I think she'll win dominantly here. Paradise City, I think, can improve. Third up was good. Well, was disappointing last start. The prior to that was very good, beating the stakes race in Adelaide. And that race at Poifek Flemington is proving a good, strong form reference. $12 is over the odds. Prairie Flower will be charging home, and More Mum as well. And Jayla Kennedy takes the claim, and she's flying at the moment. But I'm with Neons in the third. I think it can prove hard to beat over the 1200 metres up the straight. Pen the last start run, you've got a winner. Race number 4 is the K.A. Morrison handicap over the 1400 metres with Flying Fizz on top. His run at Warrnambool was absolutely outstanding. I was with him at Warrnambool, extra 200 metres up to the 1400 metres. He ran second to a very progressive horse in Miraval Rose. If he brings his best and can settle closer from that draw, Dean Young in the settle for Matty Williams, I think he'll be storming over the top of them and taking the prize, getting the chocolates. I've got Le Zebra in for a clear second. There's no leader in this race, and I wouldn't be surprised if Billy amped it up from 400 metres and made it a true test. $17 is Modown, happy to take on. Has been really consistent this campaign, and I was with it last start, just couldn't have it again, though D-Lane is a factor that needs to be taken into account to its winning chances, though Flying Fizz does have a significant weight advantage on it of 2.5 kilos, and the Shaper in for fourth. But I'm with Flying Fizz in the K.A. Morrison. I like its chances, and I think it can win. Race number 5 is the Stud and Stable Staff Awards benchmark 70 over the 1100 metres, and I am with Lose Some, Win More. I think this horse can win. Well, I think it will win. It's my best bet of the day. Lose Some, Win More for mine. Hard fit for recent racing, having the 2 runs in, winning and running second last start. Didn't lose any admirers last start. Prior to that, bolted in its maiden before its spell and was unlucky not to win its maiden on debut. Should be undefeated. Drawn out wide, Mickey D. Coming over with good from South Australia. Should be sweeping down the middle of the track and be charging home and winning. Sisterhood, it was a good trial leading in. I think can run well. $6 is a good price to find out. To lift off its maiden win, though if you had one start for a win, you can generally progress on with it. And it was a Geelong maiden. I think can run well. Sue Spirit and in for fourth. Don't Hope Do is over the odds at $14. But I'm with Lose Some, Win More on the 5th. I'm very confident. Race number 6 is the Sir Henry Bolte handicap over the 2,000 metres, and I am with Heave the Omens on top for Damien Lane, Chris Waller. 56 kilos for this horse, was very good, running second on its maiden run, bolted on debut, lost the rider at Caulfield, and then ran a cracking second last start where I'm sure everyone thought it had won and beaten move for Lex. Aztec stayed a clear second pick. Was very good in winning last start, though it was D-Day last start and got the chocolates, but only narrowly, and draws to get a long way back, where Heed the Omens has got a better draw than it did last start, and can settle closer from that draw. I've got Saban for third, I think can run really well at $9, and Gornsky over the odds for mine at 13, but couldn't get it any higher than fourth, though is in with a lightweight and can run really well here. Race number 7 at Flemington is the listed straight 6 1200 metres, and I am with Steparty. I'm all over him here. I think he's clearly the one to beat. He's a very, very good colt, this. 5 from 7. Johnny Allen in the saddle. Forget his run before when he ran third in the Manfred. It just wasn't his race set up to win, or something was just, he wasn't himself there. He's first up here off some dynamic jump out and trial work leading in. $5 I think is an absolutely cracking price. It's an absolute steal. I'm all over Steparty here, like I said. Maher, I thought was over the odds at $12. Was a good winner last start. Has been in ripping form this campaign and gets back down the straight with a lightweight of 54.5 kilos. Joyful Fortune, I'd have it in for second if I knew it was fit, but just with that time off, it's the query, and I haven't been overly enthusiastic about its work leading in, though it's a good horse and can run well here, formerly a winner down the straight in a Group 3. And It's Our Time won this race last year, and I think could repeat the dose, but it would take a mammoth effort from the horse to do so, because this field is a lot stronger than it was last year. Race 8 is the listed Lexus Andrew Rams over the 2,800 metres, and it looks the maps race to lose. Natural Stayer, hard fit, D-Lane, barrier number 1, put it to sleep on the fence, peel it at the 500 metres, and go whooshka. Put 4 lengths on them, they won't catch it. I think it's the one to beat. It'll be in the Melbourne Cup field, which is what the trainers want. They want the spot in the race. Narrowly beaten in the Adelaide Cup, bolted in last start. He's showing signs of stopping. When a mare's in form, why not race it? That's the old saying. Lionel, I thought, could run really well in for second. Second up the career to the extended trip, though he will eat it up. Let's Be Frank Baby won a much weaker race last Saturday and is on the backup. Never backed up before, so I don't know how it's going to go. And Mostly Cloudy in for fourth. But I'm with the map in the Andrew Ramsden. Should be in the Melbourne Cup after this. Race number 9 is the LV Local Benchmark 100 benchmark 100 over the 1600 metres, and I'm with Dashing on Top. I think that this horse is going to prove hard to beat. No leader in the race. Craig Dewitt on from the wide draw with a lightweight. I think it's going to go straight to the front. They won't be catching it here. Brings a different form reference, fifth up, hard fit, bolted in, didn't bolt in last up, but got the win on the board last up after running cracking races prior to that. And he's always around the mark. He's always around the place getters, and I think can run really well again here and hopefully score the chocolates from the outside draw. Bankmore, clear second pick, ties in the form. Off the track last week, should go forward as well. Linda Meach in the settle, looking for a win, I think can get it. Galaran was disappointing at Mornington, though I'm willing to forgive a horse one bad run. D-Lane in the settle, and Maktub was behind Bankmore ran third last weekend at Caulfield as well, and he's also on the backup. And I'm with Dashing to win the benchmark 100 over the mile. Should be up on speed for a long way, and he won't be stopping. And race number 10, the curtain closer on Andrew Ramsden Day, is the Trevor Clark handicap over the 1100 metres, and I am with Unconquerable. I think the market's got this horse completely wrong. His jump out and trial work has been absolutely phenomenal. He bolted it on debut. He was never going to lose. He looks to have taken, she looks to have taken improvement from that maiden run. Bolting in there at Caulfield. I've been waiting for this horse to get back to the races. D-Lane in the settle in the last. I think can settle handy and prove hard to run or prove hard to beat. Harry got styles from the outside draw from Matt Laurie. Matt Cartwright should be up on speed, and he's over the odds at $10, taking on the two favourites in Icarus, who was a good maiden winner at Sandown, though has to come rise quite significantly in grade here. And she's also shenanigans for third. I think can run well. Is probably the class runner in the race, and is well in at the weight. And Icarus, as I've said, for fourth. Unconquerable from mine in the Trevor Clark handicap over the 1100 metres. I'm very surprised it's not favourite, and I think it will be winning. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for Andrew Ramsden today. I hope I found a couple of winners here. Pretty keen on a couple, i.e. the map, here the Yeomans, and lose some, win more. I think they're all going to win, and I'm hoping to keep going off the form I'm in and having a really good week this week. But I'll thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week.